was screaming my name.
Imagine losing one of your best friends, only to get a call from them a week later asking you to help them while hearing them fight and struggle not to go to the other side. You hear what sounds like demons and a roaring fire. What do? This is the time Michael T Williamson's got a call from a ghost. It all started with an innocent visit to his mother. As he pulls up to his mother's house, she runs out to meet him at the car. She tells him, go straight home and don't stop for anyone. If you see any of your friends, don't stop, don't talk, just go straight home. I need you to do that for me, baby. Naturally, his defenses go up and he thinks, why? Like, what's going on? He's asking her, Mom, I can't come in and kick it with you for a second? She like, no, you can't come to the house. You can't come in. I need you to go. So he's thinking, hey, is there someone in the house? And he wanted to push past his mom to go check things out, but he had too much respect for his mom to touch her. So he does what she says and he goes straight home. But obviously, he's uneasy about this encounter. A few days later, he calls his mom on the phone to try to figure out what was going on. But she lets him know she'll tell him about it later, and it's nothing for him to worry about. But obviously, he's worried. He asks, could he come stop by, and she says, absolutely not. Do not come this way. Do not come over here. So he's really worried at this point. Like, why is my mom not wanting me to come over? I'm the highlight of her day. Finally, she calls Michael up on the phone, tells him to come by. I need to talk to you about something. So he immediately gets in his car, drives to his mother's house, which is about 40 minutes away. She sits him down and lets him know that his friend, who was always a troublemaker, has passed on. He was shot and killed. She tells him, he came by to visit you one day, but I seen death in his eyes, and it was coming soon. And I didn't want you anywhere near him when it came to collect. Now he was like, well, maybe it was something I could have done to change this, to fix this. But she says, no, baby, he was too far gone. It was coming, and it was coming soon. Michael believed his mother and grandmother had a special power to see death in people. Like when it was close to their time, they could see it in their face. And that's what she saw with his friend. She seen death, and she seen it coming bad. Heartbroken by the news, Michael goes home. A week goes by, he's living his life. Him and his girlfriend are chilling, hanging out, and his phone rings. His girlfriend goes to answer the phone, and her face turns. He's like, what is it, baby? She told him, it's your friend, the one who just died. He's like, what? So he picks up the phone, and on the other end, it's his friend's voice saying, Mike, help me. Now, Michael didn't like to be called Mike, and only about 3 people called him Mike. His friend was one of them. So he's telling him, Mike, help me. You're the only one that knows how to help me. Help me. Now he hears struggling, he hears fighting, and what is only replicated by a grill or a fireplace. He hears this in the background. His friend is screaming, Mike, you're the only one that knows how to help me. Help me. And the phone disconnects. Obviously, this messes Michael up because what? So he immediately tried to star 69, but that doesn't work. He calls the phone company to say, hey, I just received a collect call. Can you trace where that was from? They say, we don't see no call. But if you did get a collect call, it'll show up on your next bill. So when his bill came, he remembered the date, time like it was yesterday, because obviously this traumatic. Nothing was there. And he always wonders, what did he mean by you the only one that knows how to help me?
He was screaming my name.
And to this day, years later, Michael wonders what he could have done to change things. Could he have helped? And if so, what is it he could have done? The question remains, did this call really happen? Or was it a figment of his imagination and guilt boiling over? Couldn't be, right? His girlfriend's the one that picked up the phone. She's a witness. The moral of the story is, if it's ever you in this position, don't call Michael T Williamson. He don't know how to help you. If you made it this far, I really appreciate you watching my review. Love you. Well, nigga, I'm homeless. Go hard or go home. Damn, my keys broke. Go hard or go home. Well, nigga, I'm homeless. Go hard or go home. Damn, my keys broke. Hey, come back.
We's at